Many people continue to mourn the loss of Terre Haute Police Detective Greg Ferency. But before today's visitation started, Detective Ferency was honored with medals and a flag ceremony. DeSherry McBroom has more on the special ceremony as well as how the community continued its support.
It's hard though.
Family, friends, law enforcement, as well as the community poured into the Holman Center Monday to pay their respects to Detective Greg Ferency. Before the visitation took place, Ferency was honored with a Medal of Honor as well as the American flag presented in his honor. Terre Haute Police Chief Sean Keene described Detective Ferency and his character during the presentation.
Detective Greg Joseph Ferency courageously stood his post for over 3 decades, representing what is best in society, going into places that the average person fears to tread, seeing things no one wants to see. By simply putting on his uniform and going to work every day.
Since the news of his passing spread, Hoosiers from across the state traveled to the Terre Haute police station to pay their respects. One man made the trip from Kokomo, Indiana, just to show his support.
And you just feel bad for the community, you feel bad for the family, you feel bad for the police officers. And I heard how it happened, and it was just mind-blowing. And the officer came out and he passed away protecting his fellow colleagues.
For many people who come out to pay their respects, they wanted to not only show their support to Ferency's family, but also to law enforcement who lost a brother.
And they're there to support us and help us. And, I just wanted to come out and pay my respect to the police officer. It's sad, but I'm glad to see people supporting them.
Chief Keene says Detective Ferency made this country and this community a better place to live through his service with law enforcement. Detective Ferency's funeral is tomorrow at Holman Center starting at 11 a.m. We will have live coverage of the funeral and graveside services. Following the funeral, the graveside services will take place at Calvary Cemetery in Terre Haute. The procession will begin at 9th and Cherry Street to Wabash Avenue. There will be a short stop at police headquarters for the detective's final 1042. Then they'll head to the cemetery. The public is encouraged to line the processional route.